comparison to your standard MOBAs. So it all comes down to who sees the other one first and how well they can combo up their abilities.
Definitely. And I want to put you on the spot now. I want your prediction. Who is taking this first game between Faisal and I went back Nigeria. Wow.
How about this? I'm gonna go for Nigeria. You back up Pfizer. How's that sound? We'll be on
Burkina Faso. Yeah, I definitely like that pick. I always want to beat you, so why not go for the opposite pick? So we definitely taking the dub on my side of things. So definitely going to be interesting. And let's see
there. Big Ben is going to be his opponent. And on the mid lane, it looks like it's going to be more of a solo lane. And Rockstar is going to be babysitting our very own bird. Very aggressive in the lane. Looks like he wants to push it out a bit more early. Now, again, another thing is, in this game, you can't attack your own creeps, and you can't just harass the creeps in general. And the gold you do get more for hitting it at the last moment, but you still get gold no matter what happens. Swordbreaker looks like he's wanting to pressure this speed. Look at the speed. I wonder who gets the last hit. Ooh! Last hit going to Burns, and he actually had to be able to pick that up there quite nicely.
No, definitely, as you can see from the start here, so it's already a close game. Gold lead is slightly in the favor of one direction, but the whole thing, like you say now, it's all going to be about who can get those first objectives and who can get those first picks, getting that first turtle and rotating around from there.
It looks like Hayaka is harassing with his bear quite a bit there, pushing him out of the lane to try and create some space for himself. So Rockstar's having to come and babysit Kaiser. He is a little bit more over here. Big Ben, oh my word, the vampire is just so annoying to deal with. She has such a lot of sustain, that AoE control as well, just making it so hard to lane against.
Oh no, definitely.
It looks like they're looking to stack up, maybe pressure the bottom tower. So,
I definitely see the first fight going towards that direction there. And there goes the initiation that you're just talking about, but just backing out, more just trying to take control of the creeps and take control of the lane to be able to actually go forward from there. And like we say, pressure to get that first kill, which will start swinging things in a specific team's direction.
He got the jungle buff, so Turtle has respawned. They are trying to position themselves. There it is, there's the king. So both Nigeria and are looking to take out the turtle. Massive amount of damage, but it doesn't actually end up killing it off. Big Ben coming in with the big damage. Huge dodge actually from DMC, so Big Ben's going to go off to Petrify, and he actually manages to get off the right illusion and kill him down. Swordbreaker trying to help his team, but he isn't able to defend his carry there. A good dodge from Monkey King, but it's not enough to actually let him survive.
No, definitely.
And Turtle's still up for grabs.
Yeah, and the thing is, like you say, we were talking about that one kill, how it makes a swing. You saw Burikan was in the lead there with gold, getting those first getting jungle buffs and stuff like that. Then that one kill instantly switched it out back to an even game. Got that first kill on the board as well. And first game in a big tournament, trying to qualify for World Championships. You got those nerves out. Definitely going to settle the nerves for Nigeria's side to be able to actually go 100%. And they know we can do it. And now it's all going to be who's going to keep that composure and be able to play it well.
Absolutely. So it looks like Nigeria are letting them start to harass the turtle a bit more. They're keeping an eye on it, but they can't really kill it off right about now. Okay, looks like Swordbreaker's coming in. It looks like they are actually able to slay the turtle, giving it a nice shield buff and XP for all. That buff can come in useful. I wonder if we're going to get the first tower down by 4 minutes. You generally want to get the first tower down between the 4 and 5 minute mark as to pressure that side of the jungle. So my gut feeling is they're going to try and pressure that top lane. Even with Big Ben being so far ahead, they don't have enough control to save bottom. So I have a feeling that Big Ben's going to be soloing it, and he's going to be pressured out of lane. So very good for Burkana to push off that lane. And Nigeria are going to play that a little bit more defensively until Big Ben comes up with his damage, especially now that they have that shield.
No, definitely.
Swordbreaker as well. Yeah.
And the more you look at it, the whole time we keep on talking about these objectives for people to see. Like you just see instantly the gold lead that goes into that into the side of Burikan, because you're just playing these objectives. And the thing is as well with these shields, like you say, you're going to go into team fights, going to be pushing lanes. The more and more harassment you can do onto people, setting yourself up to be able to do better as a whole team.
Looks like Swordbreaker and DMC are in the doesn't want to fight. They do not want to fight. 12 seconds on the next turtle buff. Up and ready. Big Ben is ready to actually fight it, but he might have some trouble. There are 4 top. It looks like they're doing a counter game. It looks like bottom getting immediately wiped off the map. Big Ben has to retreat, has to give them up Turtle. So it looks like they're going to trade Turtle for one of the life on the 2-0 lead for the side of Nigeria. But they're giving up Turtle. Big Ben, massive transformation. He gets the kill onto the Turtle. Actually, no, he doesn't. It manages to turn around, but they have to get a kill onto 1, onto 2. This could be a problem for the side of Burka. Nigeria now pulling ahead on that graph a little bit more. That lead starting to turn into a snowball. And Vern and Big Ben getting that beautiful gold buff that they need for their first few damage items. A lot of damage onto Suzuki. Could be a problem, and that is a killing spree for the side of Burns. We're able to see it all. A little bit of a weird and unorthodox pause, but we are back to it. Looks like they're still pressuring. Wolf out, he's doing some damage. Mikey taking a bit on the nose, but still quite a bit healthy. A massive slay, it seems like bottom lane. So Mikey is able to pick up this easy blue buff here. Get some extra damage going. For those of you who don't know, once we go back in. Ooh, massive damage. Big Ben looks like he covers out between 3. He does actually manage to get transformation now. Massive damage comes through from Burn. And that is an easy triple.
See,
2 down.
That's where the problem is. That's what we're talking about. That was their perfect situation, that a 3v1. That's where they have to capitalize and actually get that kill. The problem now with that, the confidence on Team Nigeria is soaring through the roof. They're able to take fights 1v3. Then you know they're not worried about it. You see them harassing under towers. They're not worried about taking the tower damage. Not worried to get into a team fight. They are steamrolling this game.
Verns has been positioning himself so well. He's playing behind his main tank, and he's just getting so much out of it. Because as soon as they initiate on the one or the other, he just is able to output so much damage. Because his tank comes in, pushes them back, or even if he gets initiated on, he's just able to do so much damage. Taking it on the face right now, getting caught out from Rockstar, but still able to retreat and get back. This is looking very positive for the side of Nigeria. Burka, unfortunately, they didn't get the initiate they were looking for. Now they have an network deficit. Looks like they're getting caught out a little bit again. Escapes by the skin of his teeth yet again.
Yeah, I think you just keep on watching this gold graph grow and grow, and you can see the thing is, in a game like this, it is unfortunate. As you can see, while we're just talking, just more and more pickoffs happening. They're just taking full map control. Look at the level.
Oh, beautiful initiation on the side of Ben. Gets 2 out of the initiation. The follow-up from Vern. Huge damage, taking out most of the enemy team's health. They're going to actually retreat now. They're going to have to retreat, fall back, but that is a huge amount of damage. Able to pressure the tower more. Looks like a little counter from the bear, but he's just poking at this particular point.
No,
but you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Those early game pressures are so important, and as soon as you start steamrolling on those advantages, it's a problem. Like, it's just constant fighting now. You can see that Rockstar's itching, jump in on that poor level 8 of Suki.
Yeah, the thing is now, like we say, with all MOBAs, it's about that one team that's ahead. It's hard to come back. In a game like this, that's in such a short time period. It's not a Dota, League of Legends. You're waiting for those 30, 40, 50-minute items that can swing the game to bring it back here. You can see they're just trying to force that fight, get under towers, taking tower, want to end this game before that 15-minute mark and make it a quick and easy thing now. Now it's all going to be who can take those fights in the high ground and actually just hold their defense.
Massive damage coming through. They actually get a mega kill streak on that side. 2 left. The bear does come in, doing some damage to Burns, but just gets absolutely destroyed. Pushed back. Big Ben going over the kill. Manages to catch out 1, but he gets stunned at the onset. Stormbreaker coming in to try and add some defensive, but it doesn't matter. His carry has gone down. He tried to play defensive there. Lord is now up, so it's going to be a problem because there's 2 down on the side of Burka. Nigeria able to pick up Lord and start pushing now. With that advantage, it's going to be very hard for Nigeria to do anything at this particular point. With Lord on toe, massive kill advantage, new items already being ported in, Verns and Big Ben making such amazing plays together. This looks like it's going to be the first game gone to Nigeria, but hopefully Burka might be able to find a spot or 2, get 1 or 2 pickoffs, bring it back. If not, it looks like they're going to have to deal with the big Lord coming down himself.
Yeah, the thing is, when you get in these situations, people don't know how to fight.
To 1, it's like ulti coming through, does manage to get 1 down. Not enough to cancel it out though. Big Ben coming through again with the follow-up, and the double kill now set in.
Yeah, the thing is, they're just so strong right now. It's not even look like they're going to lose a death.
This is now starting to look very bad. Pressure on the top tower, as you said, not a single death. They're just able to use the item advantage they have right now, push out that top tower. It looks like it's just going to fall immediately, and that's a large amount of creeps coming through. Pressuring bottom tower as well, mid tower, all of them, Lord going for that end. He's not stopping this train, and it looks like he's already pressuring the tower. They're trying to push it back, trying to get some damage onto him, but the Aegis, it's falling, it's down, and it is a first game to Nigeria.
Now composure and still play at your level that you should be playing.
If you were Nigeria at this point, obviously you're on a high, but if you are Burka at this point, am I saying that right? I feel like I'm not.
Burkina Faso. Oh, we're good.
Burkina Faso. Okay, so we're all good. Burkina Faso. If you were Burkina Faso at this point, how would you prep your team, prep them up a bit, and try and get them back on the ball rolling, back on this kind of train? Say, okay, guys, now what?
See, the thing is, I'm going there, and as a captain or as a coach, when we go into this, we are sitting there like, that game never happened. You guys don't remember nothing.
Yes.
It's going out. Tell all your people just to walk out, get it. Everyone else, you can see him just trying to put pressure. They're looking for that fight, trying to use that early game advantage. He got in the XP to try and get that pick.
Looks like Mikey's getting back into a corner over here. He's able to use the wall jump quite effectively over here. Getting some damage. Tries to get some damage out. Position himself a bit better. Famkiller tries to get somebody. He actually misses his initial engagement. Big Band are able to capitalize on that. Rockstar coming in. They do get a massive stun, massive damage from Burns, and that is a huge problem for the side of Senegal. They're going to have to retreat, but they get pulled back into the fight. Still in and out. Massive damage coming through from Mikey. Noka actually is able to trap her out onto the side of the corner. Gets another kill. So it's trading right now. Senegal are actually trading pretty effectively with the side of Nigeria. Burns still coming through some massive damage. They're going to have to wait until Burns has a few more items under her belt before she's able to really utilize a laser.
Oh, definitely. And the thing is, you look at that, it's such a hard trade to justify if it was worth it, because yes, you're trading kills, but on the same side of things, Nigeria is able to pick up turtles there, get everything going, but still, Senegal, with that net worth lead, and it's not a lot, it's 300 gold, so it's really not a lot in the grand scheme of things, but they're doing well to trade, and it's good to see Senegal's already changed their gameplay and how they're going to be playing to be in the situation to play against this dominant Nigerian team.
And they are keeping up also with the network graph as well. So it's not like they're really losing out on map control either. Rockstar, however, getting pressured by Famkiller. Looks like he's actually able to just sidestep around and not get caught out. Mikey is on his way. He's trying to stave off the pending defense. He actually initiates in, gets a massive lead. Huge damage onto Kowalski. However, Famkiller comes in, gets the stun onto 2. Max is getting pushed back. Looks like Rockstar's going to get the kill onto Kowalski. No, saving through. Good amount of saving from the side of Atlas. That pick just coming through. Clutch. Atlas getting so many good initiates and counter picks right now. It looks like Verns and Mikey are looking to actually pressure into the jungle now that the team is backed off, but not really able to pick up anything. They just get that elite kill, and they're gonna go back. Oh no, they're getting re-engaged on from Atlas. Atlas comes into Mikey, tries to get something on the backline. Verns using the laser a bit more.
Okay guys, so welcome back. Hopefully everything is working now. So apologies for this. We are trying to have everything going. Hopefully we can get it going again. Me and First here to try and keep the hype going, keep everything going. Everyone knows what happened is Nigeria won that game. The game lost 12 minutes 21 seconds. Nigeria won that first game, putting them in first place, and that, as far as I understand and believe, it puts them now qualified to be playing against Namibia in the grand finals, which will be a best of 3 between Nigeria and Namibia. I think that's going to be a phenomenal game. We haven't been able to see Namibia today, but definitely they're coming out swinging, coming out good. So now we get to see how they do.
Absolutely, absolutely. And the thing is, we saw at the beginning of the game before it cut out, I don't know if you guys actually saw that bit, but Senegal were actually keeping on even keel, even toes with Nigeria, but unfortunately, just right at the end where it started to get to that pinnacle point where the team fight started to get more open, more intense, Mikey and Big Ben came through, managing to do massive damage with that net worth lead, and actually ending up countering a lot of the initiations from the side of Senegal. So they ended up just finishing it off, getting Lord, and pushing for that last end in under like, I think it was what, 12 minutes. It was really, really quick. So
12
at the
minutes,
end of that
21
match,
seconds.
they just pushed it through. They literally just came in, got the fight, got the Lord, pushed the towers, ended the game. It was a massacre.
No, definitely. And just for people that I see, there's a lot of people asking in stream. Remember, as we said, so all the games earlier, North African games, which included Burkina Faso versus Nigeria, Burkina Faso versus Senegal, and Nigeria versus Senegal, was all best of one matches, accumulating to see who was the winner in the round robin, where they all played. The winner from that being Nigeria has now come to Namibia, which will be a best of 3 grand finals. Which hopefully we're going to be able to stream, have no problems at all.
Okay. Bandang. Okay, Bandang, I like that pick over there because that allows him to actually get onto the back line a little bit more. So, for those of you who do not know, I feel like I say that a lot.
You do a lot.
Why do I say that so much?
I don't know, it's here for entertainment value, people, but we do have a full one. We are in last chance now. The draft is finalized. We are going into game 1 of the grand finals between Nigeria and Namibia for the African Regional Championships of the IESF.
I'm looking forward to this. I really, really am. I want to see what they have to offer. And is it going to be a stomp? Is it going to be a tie? Is it going to be a comeback? We don't know until it happens, and I'm excited to find out. As I said, these teams, we haven't seen a lot of them in action up until this point. So it's nice to see them up on the main stage in the qualifiers before going to the main event. This is our first time kind of experiencing them in this stage and in this setting. Again, interesting pickup, but we'll see how they do.
All I know is I'm still, after seeing the draft, seeing everything, still on the team of Nigeria, and I think they're taking this first game. I'm hoping it's going to be a close game, and we can see what goes on in game 2. Are you still confident with your pick on the side, Namibia?
Hey, I always stay confident with whatever I do, so let's go.
Let's see. It's all going to come down to this first pick-off. Let's see what gets it, who can get that first turtle, play around the objectives, and let's see where it goes from there.
Yeah. Looks like all of them have opted to go for boost aside from mid lane. Looks like he's actually saving up for a more kind of impactful item. Entropy trying to do a bit of damage on the turn, pressure him out of the lane a little bit here. Bullying him quite nicely actually, so he's going to have to go for his backup. But you see the sustain coming through now, and then he has his backup in the form of Rockstar and Mikey, just allowing him to just push them away. Immediate pressure, so we can see both teams know exactly how the pressure. It looks like it's going to be a 4v2 engagement. First blood already taken, but that's on the side top. Looks like they have actually slain 2 on the side of Nigeria, but coming back onto it, they did get caught out of there. So top lane actually managed to get the first blood initially, and then they just got a 4v2 kill here. So Burns and Rockstar looking pretty strong in the mid lane. We don't know what's happening on the bot lane. We can go into check and see how well we are getting pressured on the tower here. Looks like Kazumi is managing to just keep shutting out this wave and get some gold on the side lane. She actually gets caught out between 2, manages to get a very good dodge. What a beautiful dodge actually on that location. Very, very nicely done. Mikey pulling them off, getting a little bit of poke in.
No, definitely. And the thing is as well, just off the rip there, Nigeria already got a good start with a 1k gold lead, which does make a big difference, especially so early in the game. Now it's going to see how can Namibia strike back, try to get a pick off and start moving around that map. But it's all going to be getting ready to go get set up for the objective of taking turtle. And let's see who's going to be able to contest it. Will both teams be going for it? And let's see if they're going to be able to make that play.
Looks like both teams are. We look at Turtle. Looks like Nigeria have decided to test and go for it immediately. They slay it down and they're not losing any momentum. They're going straight in for it. Massive damage onto Burns. Burns actually might be able to fall over here. Turnaround. Silence. Huge turnaround from the side of Rockstar. He actually gets off a massive ult. He might be taking a lot of damage, but actually able to kill out one. Can they kill out the second is the question over here. They're not actually able to finish it off. So much going on at the same time, and only 1 kill on the side of Nigeria. Namibia, they're going to need to actually pick up the pace a little bit, try and get those spells off. It looks like they're missing quite a bit of their initiation. That's costing them quite a bit when it comes to the end point of this game. Slash AVT is actually confined under tower at level 4, whereas bottom lane, she still hasn't been able to breach past the level 5 at this minute in the game. So this is the net worth advantage is airing on the side of Nigeria here.
No, definitely, and this is exactly what we're talking about. It's all about steamroll now. You just see that gold bar just keep on going higher and higher, and you just see that net worth lead. Because the thing is now, Nigeria's had such a good start. Namibia's going to need to do something.
Surrounding Zubu, follow up from Burns. They're actually able to get the stun up into the pull. Massive damage, and they get that kill pick off. They're able to push us into the tower again, as you were saying. Momentum. Utilizing these objectives and utilizing those spells, getting them actually on. If you miss those spells at any particular point, that's an opportunity for the enemy to just come on. Ooh, looks like we're looking for a fight over here. 4v2. Golem is out. Mortis is trying to back off over here. They get pulled into a massive ulti. Too much is actually going down. Neuroholic using a lot of health. Mortis is falling on the back line. Looks like actually Slash is trying to do something over here in the form of damage, but he gets burst down by the side of Big Ben and Vern. So it looks like they're going to have to retreat. They lose 1 and lose 2.
Yeah, see, that's
now...
That's the main problem with what's happening right now. Is it's again we're talking about these MOBAs that are just so it's such a quick pace game. It's not playing for that late game, not playing for a late game. With this fast pace, as soon as you get this and keep on going, you see the momentum is on Nigeria's side now. Go fighting 2v3s, 2v4s because they're so confident with that level and gold advantage and item advantage.
Like, as he's saying that, every single time we see an engagement like this where Rockstar pulls him back into the stun, massive damage coming through, and that is a double kill for the side of Burns, triple kill following onto almost an entire team wipe. Slash of VT, not even around for that fight. Big damage comes to Big Ben, trying to push him away already, but that is such a good engagement for Nigeria. This game is looking quite in its late stage here. They're able to pick up this tower, but as you said, they were following on their momentum very well. They're pushing because that is the nature of the game, and it's working out very well for them because the respawn time of all of these jungle creeps are now going to give them a nice pushing advantage. So if they keep capitalizing on these big team fight kills, grouping up as 3 or 4, getting up as Jewel, a little bit empty, looks like a little bit of a problem over here. The golem is down, they're trying to push him away. Numeronic taking a lot of damage. He gets a lot of damage onto their own golem, but they're not going to be able to survive. Burns, he gets massive burst on. 2 down for the side of Namibia. Actually, by the skin of her teeth, nope, she gets killed. I was just about to say it. The Slasher looking a little bit low and worse for wear now. Looking to dive him on the tower. Big Ben, the scissor comes out and he pushes it in. That is 3 down in that engagement for the side of Nigeria. A 12-0 victory. It looks like the first game is going to be a bit of a sweep for the side of Nigeria if Namibia cannot bring it back.
Yeah, the thing is, like we're saying, this when you're so strong, you get that team wipe, just as jungles spawning again, get full jungle clearance. Just that alone already another big gold and XP boost, and you keep on going. Again, they're just farming on it out, jumping on another 2 of them, an easy pick off, and they are just looking unstoppable. This is reminding me of that first game against, like,
game again? Yeah.
Against Burkina Faso. It's actually just so crazy because they're getting jumped on. They were just jumped on 4v1, and all you just see is Nigeria being able to jump out, not even bat an eye, turn around, come back, get turtle, not even getting contested, they just fight.
Looks like they're trying to turn it around, but a huge triple into the back follow-up from Mikey. Valentina's doing so much damage here. This is why you ban Valentina for Mikey. Otherwise, you just get infinite sustain and huge burst. Neuroholic having to retreat, and that is a killing spree. 2 down already. He so easily picked up 3. He picked up 3 of them, burst them down. Thank you, ma'am. Next.
Yeah, this is exactly what I was talking about, that you can't have done. This first game getting steamrolled like this puts Namibia on a real big back foot. It's gonna have to come off like this. They're either gonna have to be able to bring this back and clutch up, which at this time of game, at the 8-minute mark, so many levels higher, the big net worth difference, I don't see happening. So if I'm Namibia right now, I'm already thinking of the next game, discussing with the team, taking this time, speaking with them, what we're going to change up, how we're going to play the next thing, how we're going to set team fights, and use this time strategically rather than trying here, dying and stuff like that. Rather actually use it as a good team communication time. Exactly.
It looks like they're looking for one of the final engagements. Testing the water here on Mikey. He does actually get caught up by a massive amount of damage from Slash. He might actually fall. Slasher tried to get the first kill, but he gets controlled back from Mikey into follow-up. Entropy tries to pull it in, but the triple again pulls him back, gets a massive stun, and that is one slain on the side of Namibia. Not able to follow through. Mega kill for Valentina. This is why you do not give Valentina a space to farm in this game. She just will run over you. But still, they were able to pick up a kill, a revenge kill, you know. It's something. Mikey playing with his food and Holic trying to get out. He might actually know. Burns is here. There we go. Thank you, Burns.
The thing is, just that one kill, what a good mental reset that is for Namibia as well. If they're just having some fun now, maybe they're trying to get some kills, thinking about their next game, that kills a big mental reset, saying, you see, we are able to kill them, we are able to do, we're so far behind and we're actually able to get a kill there. That's already just a good confidence boost for them going into that next game, saying, okay, if we have a good start, we're winning lanes, get the objective, we have a good chance of carrying on this and things like that. So I definitely think it's a good thing for them being able to get that pick off while they're just sitting here and trying to defend their base.
100%. You know what? Kudos to them. Oh, big initiation. Red coming through. Mikey coming with a follow-up, and Valentina is just coming for that cleanup. Big Ben does the damage. It's cleanup time. Not quite able to get past the golem, and actually Entropy managing to defend their tower and actually pick up a shutdown kill on Kurazima. Not bad trading. Obviously, it's not the one that they wanted to get out there, which is Burns right now and Big Ben, but they managed to get up a kill and defend their tower. It's good work. It's good work.
No, definitely, and that's the third kill for them already, just sitting here. I went from 17 to 0 to 17 to 3, which is obviously a big thing. Every kill there, you can see it went from a 17k network advantage down to 10. So there is a chance and a possibility. If they can come out now, try to take some space and get some control of jungle, there's always a possibility.
Absolutely. There's always a chance, there's always a possibility. Slasher trying to get in here, but he actually gets called into a double stun from the side of Nigeria. Pushing back, Entropy tries to stave it off. The Big Ben coming with the scissors. He actually misses on 2, but it doesn't matter because Ben there to follow up with a massive stun into 3. Golem is down, but it doesn't matter. It's taking too much damage to do anything. The screen is frozen, and the fight's over, and that's it.
Yeah, sorry about that one. We got lost in that one. The screen frozen and everything, but I think it's looking good. Definitely another thing that you see, this is the biggest problem. Coming here, getting that first Lord. Now, how do you fight that as Team Namibia?
You try and burst it down as quickly as you can. Generally, the Lord can be used to both split push or hard push a singular lane. So what we've been seeing happen from Nigeria is that they use the Lord to push a singular lane while they split push another lane, distracting them, allowing them to try and get a power on either. Because if you split the team and you all focus the fight, the Lord will just take the base if you lose. If you try and 5-man them and you lose the entire base. So you have to dedicate 5 heroes to killing the Lord while they can just go well in on that objective. It looks like they called out Lord, getting massive damage onto him. Like he's able to escape there. The chief jumps away, but the triple stun comes in yet again. The Blue tries to escape, but he doesn't escape at all. Burns just cleans up that giant. Doesn't matter what they put down. It looks like Mikey is keeping it all up and respawning and regenerating from it.
No, definitely. That 3-man down with Lord pushing now. This is seemingly impossible. This should be a GG called. Lord attacking the base there. Everyone is still there, and I think that's going to be game 1 completed. 22 to 3. I saw a little bit of life from Nigeria there at the end. This is from Namibia, my apologies. Those little sparks, like you say, it's definitely something I want to see if they can actually bring. My whole thing now, I want to know from you. Are we going to a game 3, or do you think this is a 2-0 sweep?
I never just say outright what I think when it comes to casting because the games are always so fluid, but I am favoring Nigeria. They've been dominating the scene, they've been dominating the stage, and they've just been playing so well together. However, we're seeing a few meta picks on the side of Namibia. So let's see what they do with this. They had the first pick. They have the opportunity now. Let's see how they use their things. Vexana, Kuku, Natan, Yong, and Balmond. Balmond being the stronger of the picks. And of course, obviously against them is a Kai, Vela, Grok, Clint, and Thamus using the General Kai skin.
Definitely. So what I can't wait to see from this, like we said, is I'm really hoping for is to see Namibia come out on top here and be able to take that game through. However, I'm still on the side of Nigeria, and I don't think anyone can dispute how well they've been playing today. So if they can carry on that performance, they're going to take the win. And we see it splitting off now, and this is going to be hopefully not the last, but maybe the last game of the day and last day of the stream. Last game of the stream to be able to see who's going to be representing Africa at the IESF World Championships.
Interesting pickup there on the beginning items for the side of Namibia this time. It looks like they're going for some damage and SATA items instead of their boots straight away. So they might be looking to do a bit of engagement.
That's Nigeria's side.
Nigeria's side. Immediately starting in with harassment, as we were talking about. So Slash is left on his own. They're going for a 4-1. Exactly as they did last time. They're trying to get a kill onto 2, using 4. Immediately, level 2, not even hesitating about it, onto Nero Holic. They're trying to initiate. Big Ben tanking a lot of that damage up. Spin onto Holic, so he's able to actually get out of that, but they might be able to follow up with something onto Entropy. But he's away. However, Slash Vicky comes in, but his team's not there. And he will give first blood.
See, that was looking so good from the start of Namibia. They got out, they disengaged from that team fight, and then Slash, obviously communication error, something coming through, stepping in and going into that fight by himself, putting his team at that disadvantage.
It is unfortunate, but if we look top, it looks like Entropy and Zubascopes are looking to be a little bit of danger right now. Vern's pressuring them on the tower, and the squad of Gank is back. Zubakov gets caught out, stunned. He manages to dig away, but it's not going to be enough. Spin coming from Neuroholic. It seems like they're just being pressured every single time. They're just the pressure coming from SSQ is so high right now. They have so much tank ability right now. It's actually super dangerous for Namibia to show their face on the map. Big Ben able to get up that little buff on the side. So let's see how they do it. Rockstar, the Rock pick, pressuring the lane, while the rest of the team is able to just try and get some damage and peel off the backline a little bit. Neutraholic doesn't have a spin anymore. Looks like what's going to come, but they trade in. Stun up onto Entropy. Will she be able to survive? She does still have a ball available, so like just trading right now. They're trading spells. Trying to take control. Get that first turtle up, because that's going to be a big one. Slasher VT comes in with his dragon form, but like there's not quite much he can do with it. His team's not there to really back him up, so now he doesn't have back for it. He does jump in. He's trying to get the kill onto Turtle, but he doesn't actually end up getting it, so Mikey ends up helping kill off Slasher. It is unfortunate, and they actually now able to turn that into pressure onto Neuroholic. Get the double stun, however, onto Entropy, managing to turn it around. Mikey goes over the wall, and they get pushed back thanks to Verns. Might actually be able to turn it around. Double stun onto Neuroholic. He's looking very low. Big Vern comes up to some kill. They actually get up 2 kills on the side of Nigeria. Slasher looking very low. Following up by Entropy, but it's a bit too late. He also gets pushed down, and that is almost a full 5 sway.
Yeah, that's the thing. Again, like we say, this is all about that first team objective that puts you so much. You see, there's already 4K gold advantage for the side of Nigeria, and they're literally just stepping in. They get the first blood. After the first blood, they go get a team fight around Turtle, get 2 kills, get Turtle, go through, get another 2 kills. That 4-man down, Turtle, everything is just pushing into their advantage.
Pressure.
And the thing is, Namibia doesn't have a counter to that right now. The thing is, Nigeria has control the full map, is sitting in their jungle, and what do you do to compete with this?
Looks like, exactly, it looks like Burns is actually trying to set up a gank, but it could be a double bake because Neuroholic has his team behind the tower. Rockstar's ready to jump in. I don't know if you can see it. Rockstar might be in a bit of trouble over here, actually getting put out by 2, but they don't actually end up landing their spells, so they're gonna get counter gang. Massive triple stun onto the back line, but it's not enough to really do enough meaningful damage. Empty gets put out on the back, not able to get off the spell, so Rockstar is able to just push it back. The golems are down. Mikey missing out his E, but able to follow up onto Montrix, actually able to get a kill onto Montrix, very close. Yep, that is gone. Numeraholic doesn't have a spin available, but he does back off, managing to dodge behind. This engagement actually worked out a little bit better for the side of Namibia. They set it up a bit more and tried to bait them in, although still saying there's just too much advantage on the side of SSQ right now to follow that up, because they have so much escape. Sashavich trying to 1v1 Big Ben, but it's not working out, and it looks like they might actually fall. Turtle looking really low.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like we're saying there now, that was a good trade from Namibia. They did well, but Nigeria got exactly what they wanted: drop out and be able to set up a team.
Oh, Mikey, spinning Nitroholic back to the tower you go. You're not getting any backup, and welcome to the town. Entropy not able to do anything as he just watches as his teammate gets pulled back onto tower. The jump and a miss. Vern's not quite able to catch up and catch Entropy as he does that. Big Ben's pushing out Slash VT bottom lane. He actually wants to get a decent amount of damage, turning it around. Slash VT does have his bar building up. He might be able to turn into his ultimate form now and turn the side around onto Big Ben. Big Ben is backing off, actually jumping in, trying to get a bit of damage and poke. Slash VT still waiting up, holding that spell. Huge damage back for Big Ben. He's actually able to survive. One down, not actually to survive 2v1 at this particular point. Look at the damage coming through from the General Kai over there. Numeraholic with the spin, but it's already over. Your teammate is dead. In fact, you might be next because there's 3 people on you. Nice flash away. Burn coming through. Massive damage. Mega kill for Big Ben. And Numeraholic actually also gets taken down, and that is 5 people down in the space of a minute.
Yeah, that's the thing. Again, like we just keep on talking about, it's just steamrolling. As soon as you get that, Nigeria now just has complete control of the Namibian jungle, clearing jungle creeps, pushing waves, pushing towers, has that almost 10k gold advantage at 7 minutes. Again, this is one of those games that, how do they come back? How does Namibia actually come back from this when Nigeria has such a lead?
In this particular game, at this moment, this is what you call a game over. I mean, it takes a mistake from Nigeria to actually start losing this. Speaking of, it looks like they want to dive slash even into the tower. Big Ben goes in, off commit. They actually end up turning down. Rockstar getting a double stun on Numeraholic and Entropy getting caught in the backline. The wall comes up. She's trapped. She can't get through, and she gets killed. However, Dragon coming for the backline on the Rockstar and Burns. Looks like he actually gets caught out from Burns. Turning around, he might be able to pick up a kill, but it is not going to happen for the rest of the team.
And again, Big Ben very happy to do that 1-for-3 trade, jumping into their base, having some fun, going to try to kill people almost close to their base. It's actually just crazy how well they're doing. Nigeria's playing basically the perfect game. They're not making any mistakes. They're just going through, having some fun on their draft, and just going through trying to secure this victory and their ticket straight to Bali.
Yeah, they are not here to mess around. They're here to pressure, push, and win. And the wall is coming through. However, dodge from the side of Numeraholic. He can't get through again. So just like pre-engagement, they're just trying to find a spot, trying to find an opening to start their combo all over again. They're just pressuring all sides of the map. As you said, they're taking the snowball. They're having fun with it. They're having fun. They're pushing in, and they're not giving any breathing room for the side of Namibia.
And the thing, Rockstar, they're in such a confident position. Like, they're sitting on the tower, taking
Dragon coming through, cutting onto Mikey. The Mikey has to make Rockstar. Golem is out, but they get a triple pushback from Zankazi. Has to get 1 down, 2 down, 3 down, and that is almost 4 down, 5 down for the side of Namibia. Big Ben, double kill for the General, and they're able to actually push out all 3 lanes. What a quick turnaround. They had the Dragon out trying to get all 5 of them in, but it wasn't enough. They all just got pushed back by Kai.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like we said, it's just that steamroll now. You get a 5-man down. Every lane has been pushed out. They can come back now, go clear through the jungle, get back, and then we're going to be having, in a bit, we're going to have Lord spawning. They have full setup for that. They already got a 12k, 13k gold advantage. They are sitting perfect. They're not worried about Big Ben's just sitting there tanking the tower.
Re-engaging. 3 stuns. Follow-up from Burns. Can he get the damage out? Entry trying to get the backline to stun it back, but it is not enough. So much damage onto the tower. It's taking the golems out, and they're trying to chase down Entity, but it doesn't matter because their tower is being lost. Slash and BT getting a nice stun onto 3, but his Dragon Spawn is now down. They actually end up getting a kill onto 1. Mikey on the backline onto Entity. Actually gets a kill onto 2. That is a triple kill for Burns. Burns is trying to get the backline. Numeraholic is the last one left on that side. There might just be a triple kill on the side of Vern's. Maniac is called, and they just start applying themselves to the base, baby.
Yeah, definitely. When you get to a situation like this, they sit in there just playing around in their spawn, having some fun, attacking the final of the base. I think we can call this a GG. Yes, it's not over until it's properly over, but I don't see a way Namibia is coming back from this. Nigeria's just having some fun, playing around, dipping and diving, taking camps, taking the jungle, and doing anything that they please. Namibia is not able to counter them at this time.
They are playing safe, and it doesn't matter what anyone is throwing at them at this point. They just have so much net worth and so much advantage. They just pressure and apply the map so well that you don't get an inch of breathing room. So far of what we've seen. Ooh, Rockstar, there's 3 people in the bush. They're actually waiting to try and turn around. I like this play over here. They're trying to wait. Mikey gets spotted out. 3 people onto 1, but he actually just pushes the back of the switch. He is not able to get locked down. Actually just pushes the back line and gets taken down. Next kill, Slain on the side of Burns. Burns is actually on the back line trying to get a lot of damage in. Double kill from the side of Kurosima. Triple kill from the side of Kurosima. 1 last down. The Golem is also down. So it looks like it's the full team wipe. They tried to set up a gang, but they all just got wiped. Mikey not taking the damage, and they can apply themselves to the base, and that
is going to be GG. Well done to Nigeria for qualifying and being the team going to represent the African region for Mobile Legends Bang Bang in this year's IESF World Esports Championships in Bali later this year.
Absolute beautiful coordination from the side of Nigeria, and well done. We hope to see some fun games on the finals, but I believe there's only one more thing to do right now, and that is congratulate Nigeria for making it to the IESF on the back of that excellent win over there.